This dance is called Freaky Cha. It was choreographed to Freaky Girl by Shaggy. It dances really nice to a remake of Brown Eyed Girl by a group called the Cheap Seats. And it works to about any cha-cha, slower cha. It works nice for that. It's good for beginners, maybe high beginner. It's cha-cha rhythm throughout, so that rhythm doesn't change. Makes it a little bit easier to learn, and it introduces dancers to turns. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start out with the first two steps of a grapevine to the right. We're going to step side, behind, then we're going to do a coaster step, back, together, forward. We're going to do the same thing to the left. Start with a vine, side, behind, and do a coaster step, back, together, forward. That's our first 8. Let's do it by the count. Weights on the left. Start to vine to the right. 1, 2, coaster 3 and 4, vine 5, 6, coaster 7 and 8. Next 8, we're going to pivot a half turn. We're stepping forward to the right, pivoting a half turn, shifting weight to the left foot, and we're going to shuffle forward, right, together, right. And we're going to step forward to the left, pivot a half turn, shifting weight to the right foot, and do a left shuffle, left, together, left. Those 2 turns are pivot turns, and they're important to learn because they're done in a lot of different line dances. Let's do that from the beginning by the count. We're going to step to the right, grapevine, side, behind, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Half turn 1, 2, shuffle 3 and 4, half turn 5, 6, shuffle 7 and 8. Next 8 is not too hard. We're going to start out with 2 steps forward. Walk, walk, right shuffle, right together, right. Rock the left, recover onto the right, and we're going to do a half turn shuffle looking over our left shoulder. We're going to step left, together, left. That's a half turn shuffle. Let's do that 8 by the count. Weights on the left, walking forward. 1, 2, 3 and 4, rock 5, recover 6, half turn shuffle 7 and 8. And the last 8 counts I call the box. It's not really a box step as in classic ballroom, but we're making a square on the floor, so I'm going to cue it as a box. So we're going to step forward 2 steps, coming up the side of the box, side shuffle to the right, side together, side going across the top of the box, 2 steps back down the other side, back, back, and a side shuffle across the bottom of the box, side together, side. Now this dance has kind of at the end we're traveling to the left, we're going to shift as we start our grapevine to the right. It is a 2-wall line dance, so we're facing the front or the back when it starts over. Let's go ahead and do the entire first wall. Grapevine with a coaster. 1, 2, 3 and 4, vine left, 5 with a coaster, 7 and 8. Pivot a half turn, 1, 2, right shuffle, 3 and 4, pivot a half turn, 5, 6, left shuffle, 7 and 8. Walk, 1, 2, right shuffle, 3 and 4, rock left, 5, half turn shuffle, 7 and 8. And the box, forward, side shuffle, side together, side, back, up, side shuffle. And it starts over grapevine to the right, side, behind, and a coaster step, side, behind, coaster step. Let me do wall 2 to give you a better perspective on it, and you'll see the ending because I'm cueing it as I'm going to my right. It looks like I'm going to my left on the video. So from the beginning, we actually grapevine to the right. My right is going to look left on the video. Grapevine to the right, side, behind, coaster 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to pivot a half turn. 1, 2, shuffle 3 and 4. Pivot a half turn, 5, 6, shuffle 7 and 8. We're going to walk. 1, 2, shuffle 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, half turn shuffle 7 and 8. And the box, we walk up the side. 1, 2, side shuffle to the right, 3 and 4, 2 steps back, 5, 6, side shuffle to the left, 7 and 8, and it starts over grapevine to the right, side, behind, coaster step, and side, behind, coaster step. So at the end of the dance, when we're doing the box, we get this little motion where we're going left and we go back to the right. So if I do the last 8 counts and back into the first count, first 8, stepping with the right, walk, side, shuffle, cha-cha-cha, back up, side, shuffle, cha-cha-cha. We start over side, behind, and a coaster step, and side, behind, coaster step.